I'm clapping for you because you probably clicked this video because you want to know how to build great arms right at home. And I'm proud of you for that fact, and you're in the right spot. This is how to build sick arms right at home with no gym. I'm happy for you for clicking on this video. It means you care about your health, you want to work out, and you're not letting the gym be a barrier to your fitness. Getting right on into it. I'm that FitUnc, personal trainer, fitness fanatic, cyclist, weightlifter, the whole 9 yards. I love fitness. Subscribe to this channel here if that's something you might be interested in. Natural fitness tips, workouts from a natural weightlifter himself. So if you want to grow big arms right at home, you're in luck because arms can be perfectly dialed at home. So your arm is made up of 3 main muscles. Your tricep, the largest muscle on your arm, the bicep, everybody's favorite muscle on the arm, and your Brachailis, the muscle that runs underneath of your bicep, and it's slept on but makes a massive difference in making your arms really pop. And today I'm going to give you 2 exercises to train every single one of those muscles in your arm, and these are all exercises you can do right at home so you never have to go to the gym. And honestly, you're going to be able to train these arms, maybe 80 to 90% as well as you would be at the gym with these 3 exercises. That's how good they are. I'm starting down here on the floor because I'm starting off with the biggest muscle in the arms, your triceps. Your triceps you can train at home really well with simple exercises, starting off with the exercise I know we all know. I don't know if we all love this exercise, but this is a fantastic trainer for your triceps, and that's just gonna be your regular push-ups. And you can change how much you're focusing on your tricep by changing the grip or the position of your hands while doing your pull-ups. Next exercise, you're just going to need a little bit of equipment for. You're not actually going to need a pull-up bar, but what you will need is a place where you can put like a suspension trainer, commonly known as a TRX trainer, but you can use any Amazon brand generic suspension trainer. They all accomplish the same thing. If you have a suspension trainer just like this, doesn't matter if it's a TRX or Amazon brand suspension trainer, you can do one of my favorite tricep exercises. And honestly, this just might be one of your best tricep exercises at all, whether you do it in the gym or with a suspension trainer like this. And that's just going to be your tricep extension, single arm tricep extensions. And so what you're going to want to do, this is an exercise I really developed myself. I don't know if I've seen it done elsewhere with the TRX. I don't know if I've seen it done elsewhere with the suspension trainer like this, but what you want to do is, it's a 2-hand exercise, but you're actually only be training 1 tricep at a time. So what you're going to want to do is, with your suspension trainer, make this chicken wing shape with your arm, right? And you just want to see, and you're going to slide down to the handle here, right? So once you got your one arm, this is going to be the tricep that we're training, and then, you'll just flip sides. So now that you got the suspension trainer secure in your hand and you're slid down to the handle, now you just want to set up for the exercise. And so you want to see your arm at full extension. All right, so if I fully extend my tricep, I'm here. And so now you just want to lean into your tricep. And then with your second hand, grab that for stability, and then just, ooh, yeah. And you also train the tricep on the negative with this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But you get the idea. At home, you can train triceps fantastically. You're just doing tricep extensions, but with a suspension trainer. And these can be picked up, I think mine cost me $30 on Amazon. And it truly doesn't matter what brand you get. You just need some kind of suspension trainer. They make them for doors, garages, outside parks, etc. And then once you have that suspension trainer, you can do your tricep extensions. Honestly, one of your best tricep exercises. You can also do this in the gym with cables. This is the same thing as a cable tricep extension. Oh, yeah! But instead of a cable, you're just using your body weight. And honestly, that might be even spicier. But look at the triceps. I know I just said you didn't need a pull-up bar, and you know you don't need a pull-up bar for the last exercise, but now we're training biceps. And this is how you're going to train biceps at home. And oh my goodness, having a home pull-up bar is an absolute game changer for training biceps at home, because a lot of bicep training can just be accomplished with a pull-up bar and body weight. And if you get crazy, crazy strong, there's no reason that you can't do weighted pull-ups at home as well. So the ultimate bicep workout that you're going to want to do here is your supinated grip chin-up. Supinated grip means you want the grip with your palms facing your face. So I'm this way on the pull-up bar, supinated grip, palms facing towards my face. That's a supinated grip, and that's super important because this grip right here is the ultimate bicep grip. If you're doing supinated grip, you're always targeting your bicep and all the major muscles in your arms. Supinated grip is going to hit your brachialis as well. It's going to hit your bicep peak, your overall bicep. Like, the supinated grip is the one. And you can get so much progress, so much work done. Like I said, 90% plus of arm progress at home is because of exercises like this. Supinated grip chin-ups, killer for the bicep, and you don't have to go to the gym to do them. All you need is this $20 to $30 home pull-up bar, or any type of home pull-up bar. They make way nicer ones than this, but supinated grip chin-ups. Supinated grip chin-ups just like this, and just make sure you're going all the way out. Let your elbows lock all the way out. That way you train your entire bicep. Your bicep loves the stretch when it comes time to training it. Get a whole bunch of these in. I literally do these every single day. One of your best bicep exercises, weighted or otherwise. If you guys aren't already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Home workouts, weighted workouts, nutrition, the whole 9 yards coming to this channel, 4 uploads a week. Keeping with the suspension trainer, this time we're going to take 2 arms at one time. We're going to do the same exercise, but with the suspension trainer. So this is going to be the equivalent of the chin-up, but bodyweight chin-ups are very hard. Your supinated chin-up is a very hard exercise. So you can do that. You can still get a great arm pump, great bicep pump, great bicep exercise at home using your suspension trainers. So you want to go all the way out, lock your arms out, lock your elbows out, and make sure the rope, the suspension on the trainer is completely taut. You don't want any slack in the rope. And then from there, supinated grips. So point your palms upwards, facing your face, and then just do curls like this. This is your equivalent of your straight bar curl, but with way less weight, way less stress on your elbows, and all the same benefits. Just do more reps. These are fun and fantastic bicep exercises, and if you want to make them even harder, no need to grab weights, and it's not hard. All you have to do is walk forwards with your feet and lean backwards more with your back. So back closer to the floor, and then feet closer to the trainer. Increase that angle, and suddenly increase range of motion, and it's way harder. Moving right along, and now it's time to train your brachialis. So we're back at the pull-up bar. We're going to be using a different, much more manageable grip, and that's going to be your neutral grip. The reason that your pull-up bar has all these different grips at different angles and widths is because if you change your grip width, grip angle, etc., you're actually changing the part of your back and your arm that you're training. Just in case you guys didn't know. To train your brachialis, which is running underneath of your bicep, in the middle of your arm here, you're going to want to do neutral grip chin-ups on your pull-up bar, just like this. Neutral grip chin-ups are a favorite exercise of mine. And just this neutral grip is a super cozy grip for doing chin-ups and getting better at chin-ups and push-ups. And for getting better at chin-ups and pull-ups, this is probably your most manageable, most friendly grip. For a beginner, that is. And a fantastic builder of the brachialis. And the last piece of home exercise equipment that I suggest that you get, the kettlebell. It doesn't even have to be a heavy one. Like, this is just 20 pounds right here. And you're going to grip the kettlebell just like this. And I believe this is called the horn. I can use a kettlebell, but you know, the scientific terms, don't test me. But yeah, so you're going to grab the kettlebell just like this, knuckles facing straight down. You're going to do what's called a And you're going to do what's called a hammer curl, but you're going to use the kettlebell, and that's further going to target your brachialis, that big muscle that's running right underneath of your bicep right here. I'm doing these sitting down because anytime you add a point of contact to the floor, you're adding stability, and stability always means more gains. More stability, more gains. When you're not stable, you're swinging all around, and that sway and that motion is helping giving you momentum with your reps, thus taking your gains. So stabilize yourself, be really nice and strict, just like a strict pull-up. I've also got my elbow right here, and then just like this. Ooh, yeah. I can see the brachialis pump already. I can see the brachialis pump. I can already see the brachialis pump. You know your brachialis is getting pumped when you start to get a pump in this direction. Not this way from the bicep, not that way from the tricep, but this there's like the brachialis is such a cool muscle because it starts pumping outwards. And now you know the three major muscles in the arm, and you have 2 workouts to train every single one of them. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Home workouts, weighted workouts, nutrition, all things you're going to find on this budding, growing YouTube channel here. I'm That Fit Unk. I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.